it's going to rain. It's going to rain properly at 3 o'clock, according to the forecast. I don't want to carry on too much after that time, because it's going to be, and why would you? Because I can carry on tomorrow, you know. But I don't want to overnight somewhere too remote. Again, I've caught sort of cowardly custard disease. Rain is fine, it's not a problem. It's a very, very light drizzle. I can more than cope with this. So I need to make a call when I'm going to stop. And, the only sort of fly in the ointment today, above the obvious one of the rain, which it won't be a fly in the ointment, because the lid's going on the ointment. I'm looking for the right analogy or simile or whatever the hell it is. The lid's going on the ointment, and I'm stopping before the rain becomes the fly in the ointment. So I'm going to stop. Now, you know, it all depends on how accurate the forecast is. It could start raining now. Well, it is raining now, but it could start getting heavy, or it could start in an hour. I really don't know. Right, I can get some speed on here. So why am I doing this? Oh, I'm doing this because of the map, right? So I want to check the map, and it's got water on it, so that's no good. So let's get rid of the water, which, because it's a woolen type shirt, it doesn't do properly. But Boy Scout prepared always, because in the winter I frequently blow my nose in the cold weather. I'm sorry, too much information and all that, but I'm keeping it real, bros, you know what I mean? What I'm doing, my brain's gone. Do you know what? I didn't think I was this bad today. But I mean, I felt a bit rough because I had a few drinks while I was on the phone to that guy. Sounds a bit weird, that, doesn't it? But he was a great laugh. He really was, Richard. So if you're watching, Richard, it's your fault, by the way. You're responsible. It's not a proper hangover. It's not one of those hangovers, you know, you call a hangover. You think yourself lucky that you've even got a pulse. But clearly the brain the brain isn't brilliant at the best of times, but it feels like it's affected today. 2 miles away is Barbridge Junction, and that's where I'm going to turn off and head towards Middlewich. And really, the canal just winds its way up, and it's about 7-8 miles, could even be 9. It's a fair old trot. I feel like I'm not going to do it in the sort of 3 hours-ish that I've got. Do you know, I'm stumbling over words and I mean, I shouldn't even be doing this today. I should be locked up in an asylum somewhere, rocking against the wall, you know, like, is that a bad thing to say? I don't know if it is. It feels like it might be. Not intentionally, anyway. I'm fairly sure I won't make Middlewich. So my sort of, what passes for planning in this feeble brain is that I'll have half an eye on the weather, and I'll have half an eye looking ahead on the map at potential mooring places, and I'll just kind of play it by ear. When in the summer, like when I was on the but I haven't done that today. Not that I can't. An absolutely fascinating video, a real-time cruise from Calverley Junction to Nantwich. 2 hours of absolutely riveting boating action, just unbelievable, and genuinely like endless rambling from me. I mean, you think this is bad, that's just, it's almost unwatchable. In fact, it is unwatchable. I watched it to make sure I didn't use any bad language or, you know, said anything inappropriate, but I think it damaged me. This is a lovely little location to spend a couple of days, just below Hurlston Locks. You can see a little sign to Llangollen in case you are confused about the direction you're going in. One of those cute little signposts, I love those little canal signposts. And round here, you've got a winding hole to turn your boat, and you've got the start of the Hailstone locks. So you pull over on that landing there, the lock landing, to go up. But there's no boats coming down. But where was I? Oh my God, I've just lost my train of thought. I was talking about... How was I talking? That's disappointing. The ravages of alcohol, kids. Just don't do it. And I was talking about mooring up and doing locks, wasn't I? Was that where I was? I shouldn't do this on... I shouldn't do it on any day, really, let's be honest. But I definitely shouldn't do it after I've had a few beers the night before. It's like the brain is barely functioning. I'm surprised it even keeps me breathing at times. But it's quite a sight, that Hailstone Reservoir. I would imagine it's the stuff that comes down the Llangollen Canal is stored there, isn't it? That's what that'll be for. And then it's moved onwards somewhere to where people have got cups and taps. I don't want to get too technical. What I'm in is sort of nimble mode. I don't look it. I don't feel it actually, but I am in nimble mode in theory, because I'm going to make a decision on the fly. Once I get through the 2 locks, which I think I will do before the rain gets heavy, I'll get through those. Once I'm through those, I'm going to then make a call. You know, then it's like, at the point the rain starts, I'm pulling over. And if I see somewhere nice before the rain starts, half an hour before, I might just pull over then as well. That's a roundabout way of saying I'm going to play it by ear, really. So, hang on, there's a boat coming, so I'm going to wait for him. To reverse, it's not doing it for me. Right, now it is. 1, 2, 3. Do you want me to go that way? Which way shall it? You go that way, yeah? So now I'm building up some forward momentum. Morning, folks. It's sod's law, isn't it? Always happens at a bridge, guaranteed. Theoretically, officially, they went past on the wrong side, but seeing where my bow was, it was made sense to do it. There are some lovely kind of fields and meadows and things bordered by trees over here. It's like the fields are segregated or marked out, delineated, whatever the word is, not so much by hedges, which is what you normally see, but by lines of trees. Oh, and on this side, the lock, the first one, is by Venetian Marina, and it's called Cholm. It's that weird word, which looks like it's spelled Cholmondeley, but I think it's pronounced Chumley. You know, I'm not up with you know, upper class received pronunciation, all that kind of thing. So that might not be 100% accurate. You get the idea. There are lots more letters in it than are actually pronounced. I think we're approaching Barbridge, and that means we're approaching the turn. It's quite rural, the Middlewich Arm. It's about, I think it's about 10 miles long, but it's a very rural and there's lots of sort of lonely moorings there. Is that Dolly B? There's Jimmy's boat. I need to just point out. Oh no, that's not Jimmy's boat. It's so embarrassing. I forgot that nice Scottish lady who boats around with Jimmy. Hello, stranger. How's it going? Yeah? Hang on, it's bloody engine.
It's nice here.
Yeah, it looks alright, doesn't it? Are these like 14-day jobs, yeah?
These are 14 days, these.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I think I'm going to go towards Middlewich if I can today. But yeah. Well, listen, you take care. Say hello to Jimmy for me. You take care, folks. Hey, hello, Jim.
Say hello to you.
I thought you were away. I'm thinking in Middlewich, Jimmy, to be honest, mate, yeah.
Why don't you stay here at Barbridge? Got a good room on Friday night.
Have they?
Yeah.
I'll have a little think. If I do, I'll pop back later. So, what Jimmy's suggesting is to stop here. There's a group on Friday, he's saying, in the Barbridge Inn. So we could come and have a few beers, which would be nice actually. It'd be nice to have a little chat with Jimmy and a few beers in the Barbridge Inn. I do fancy that. I can't lie, but now temptation. Which I could stop opposite the pub here. Are there rings? Yes, there are rings. Sorry. Change of plan. Yeah, there are rings. Okay. Change of plan. I'm stopping at Barbridge for a couple of days, I think. Okay, decision made. It's barely 1 o'clock. I'm not going to say. It makes sense though. It does make sense. So that, I feel, concludes today's business, folks. I'm just going to time. I'll catch you later. Right, well folks, cruise ended a little bit early today because I passed Jimmy and Tracy, my old mates from Whitchurch, and I'm going to pull in and go and have a little chit chat and so on. Maybe have a couple of beers in the pub there. You can see the old Barbridge Inn. I've not been in there yet, so I believe it's okay. So this is the little village of Barbridge, and Jimmy and Tracy are moored underneath that bridge down there and another couple of 100 yards further on. Some nice moorings, but I think they're on pins. I'm on. It's a weird one, this one. Just out of interest, you'll notice I'm not close in. There's like a gap. There's a gap alongside the boat. There's a shelf. This shelf, the Shroppy Shelf it's called, runs almost the entire length of the canal. Some places you don't notice it. Your boat sits on top and you sort of bang on down onto it now and again. It's a bit weird, but here it's shallow enough that I can't pull the boat in. But it's a lovely little mooring. Round behind me is the start of a lot of rural scenery. Is that the right word? Fields. And up ahead in that direction, past the pub, is Barbridge Junction. So I've really not come far, just a few miles. So that's where we're at, and that's why. And yeah, catch you in a bit.